Good morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning. What is happening? Morning, Julie. Good morning, Corby. Yes, have a great day. Good morning, Monarch Miracles. Good morning, Belinda. Hope you're doing good at work. So, I went live on just YouTube this morning and not StreamYard. I'm still editing a video for my intro to this. Oh, it's a beautiful morning here. It's actually sunny. Sun's up behind the trees already. It's a great thing. All right. So I've never used this before, so it's kind of weird looking. Birds are singing, yes, and my squirrels are not out yet. I haven't seen any yet. They must be sleeping in. But so I started this. I came up with this idea about just a morning thing while I'm off work till August. Just covering who's going to be live for the day, who was live previous day, and how streams went and what you look forward to today, and maybe a little bit of Disney news and some inspiration. So let's talk about yesterday. A lot of friends were live yesterday. Just our dream did their safari, and it's always a killer stream for them. Yeah, I'm hoping it catches on, Julie. I'm hoping. So we'll see. But yeah, I just sit here every morning, have my morning coffee, and decide we chat. But anybody ever have you had lantern flies? Have you seen these spotted lantern flies? Supposedly they're new to Pennsylvania. They've been here a couple years, and they're very destructive. They kill trees. I don't even know what that was. They kill trees. They kill plants. And I noticed them first last year here, but I only noticed them on my trees because I did cut some trees down, and I saw them on the trees. So they are awful. They are worse. Hey, Nikki, good morning, buddy. They are worse than stink bugs and everything else. I came out here yesterday morning before church, and I am telling you, my patio was covered in hundreds of them. Hundreds. I haven't seen any yet today, but I did find out that white vinegar kills them instantly. So I have no white vinegar. I have to get white vinegar. And it's hard for me to go to the store because I still don't have my car back. That's another story for you. For those of you who know about my car situation on the ride home from Florida. So, yeah, I can't go to the store and get that. So hopefully my car is done today. And I can get some white vinegar in a spray bottle because if you spray them with white vinegar, it kills them instantly. And let me tell you, there's going to be a lot of them dead because they are awful. No, there's no white vinegar in the cabinet. Nathan, good morning. Guys, check out Main Street Nick. He just dropped the short like a few minutes ago. He rocks it on the shorts. I also dropped the short. I dropped the Figment finale. So I have a lot of shorts. I have a lot of video that I got when I was down there. So yeah. So check out Main Street Nick. So enough with the lanternflies. The car. So I developed a loud humming on the car on the way home. I drove about 700 miles on it. It didn't get any worse until West Virginia, and by then I was within 100 miles of home. So I just took it slow and took it easy and got home because I did not want to stop on the road and have. Good morning, Paul. Paul, I hope you're doing well. I know you were packing and driving somewhere. I hope you're doing good. But it turns out it's the wheel bearing in the front right. So anybody knows anything about cars, when you have your wheel bearing, it's greased, and that's what allows the wheel to spin on the axle. Well, if that locks up, your wheel ain't going to turn. So luckily, I prayed the whole way home. I got home. First thing I did was thank the Lord that I got home. And so I took it to the shop. They started to press the new bearing into the hub assembly. And they cracked the hub assembly. They smashed it. Good morning. Hey, Ellie. Good afternoon, Ellie, for you. Oh, good. You made it to North Carolina. Awesome. So they had to order a new hub assembly, which in a way it's good because the bearing it'll come already pre assembled to the hub assembly. So I don't know why they didn't do that in the first place. That's usually what most vehicles are today. So that should be in today. I'm hoping to get my car back today. I mean, it's not like I have to go anywhere. We have Belinda's car. My Sunday car, I call it, because that's the only day I'm allowed to drive it. So hopefully we get it back today. Hey, Lisa, Keith, and Joey, it's Joey's World. Folks, check out It's Joey's World. They do great videos, great content. Every video is just so well done. Good morning, Gloria. Good morning, William. I was just telling about my car. Hopefully it gets fixed today. Then we had a little discussion on lanternflies, the spotted lanternflies. They are the most annoying things in the world. They will crawl all over you. They're not afraid of you. And they'll just crawl all over you. And it's annoying. Morning, Robert. From Michigan. Awesome. That's one state. I don't think I've never been to Michigan. I try not to go north. Because Pennsylvania is cold enough for me. So I try not to go north. Uh-oh. There's my tag team partner, Monorail Molly. Good morning. Good morning, William. I think I said good morning to you. So last night, let's talk about yesterday's streams. Pete streamed twice with Preston's games. I believe they lost both games. So I don't think they'll be continuing on the tournament. They have, we'll talk about today. He had a little bit of issues with heat, which is understandable. You get out in the heat. I know I dealt with it in Disney, and some people don't understand how much your phone is working when you live stream. It is working extremely hard because it's videoing and it's sending out the signal and it's pulling in the signal for your chat and everything. So I know the sun is like right there. Let me see what I can do. that help at all? No. Sorry. I don't know why. Maybe if I go up. Yeah, that didn't help. Well, if I move this way, it'll look like I'm shining. So, let's see. Anybody else come in? No. Okay. So, yeah, Pete, when you stream, your phone gets very hot. I know mine did. Anytime it's over 80, 85 degrees, you're going to have maybe angle of the phone. Oh, this is my laptop. So, I don't know. I mean, is it really bothering everybody? Meat. There's my meat. Aaron. Oh, hold on one second, folks. Hello? Yes. Good. How are you? Okay, sorry about that. That was my doctor's office. I have a video appointment this morning. So let me see. I love watching you take phone. Yeah, I know. I'm sorry. If it was anybody but my doctor, I wouldn't have answered. So where were we yesterday? Pete streams. We were talking about phone heat. Yeah. So just understand that the phone does get hot. And it does. You basically, what I had to do at Disney, I had to just run to somewhere that's air conditioned and find a air conditioned vent and just hold the phone under it to cool it down. So, doctor, yeah, doctor, and doctor. All right, thanks, William. So yesterday, Pete streamed both games, and he had a visitor. He had a couple visitors. Cynthia and I don't know who else. He said, I think Paul was there. So they were great streams. I love listening to Pete call any kind of sport. That's what he should have done professionally, I think. He just has a great uh, sport mind, and also he calls the games better than most professionals. So let's see who else was live. Just Our Dream was live from Animal Kingdom. Drew was live from I think Hollywood Studios. In my mind, I should write this down. So we'll get into last night, Molly. Yeah, I'll tell you why I was up last night. Good morning, Christina. So yeah, Pete was live. This Our Dream. Drew, Goo to You was live. They went live from Magic Kingdom last night. Had a great stream. They rode tons of rides. They showed fireworks. If you're not subscribed to Goo to You, please do. They are two brothers, and let me tell you, they rock it out of the park every stream. The camaraderie, or whatever that word is, the interaction between the two brothers is almost like me and Steve. I mean, it's just back and forth. It's hilarious. So check out Goo to You. My Disney trip was fantastic. It was a little hot. It was a lot hotter than it was last year, but I got through it. I learned what I could do, how far I could push. You can't do an all-day park in that heat. You just can't do it. And I tried to do that my first day in Epcot, and I got a little sick. So yeah, you can't. You have to have a break. So best thing I can advise: go rope drop in the morning when it starts getting warm. Unbearable around noon. Go take a break. Go back to your resort. Go back. Find some air conditioning. Relax, and then go back in the evening when it starts to cool down. Morning, Regina. Regina Erie is the first contestant on the Pete's new dating game. Regina, you got to start putting it out there, on what your likes and dislikes are. I'm just kidding, Regina. So they Goo to You streamed very well. Jennifer Caruso had a killer stream last night. Sorry, Regina, I had to. She streamed from Bahamas again, and her and Ron looked like two neon lanterns. They were both in orange. I don't know if they color coordinated, but you could see them probably from a mile away. So, but she had a fantastic stream last night. She did, it's hard when you stream places that you don't know what kind of signal you're going to have. So, I mean, the signal was a little spotty in places, but all in all, she did a great job. As always, she always does a great job. And Ron is always there for comic relief. If you saw some of the yachts, and I'm just going to call them ships because they weren't boats, that they saw last night, oh my goodness. Some of them ships, and they're privately owned. The one, I think, oh my, it was probably 150 feet long, 200 feet long. I mean, it was insane. So make sure you go check out all the friends. If you didn't watch the streams from last night or yesterday, go back, check them out. Give them a like, definitely. And then last night. So, come to last night. Last night, Dad Builds was live too. Dad Builds was live. I think he did a movie night. Find the fun. Good morning. Welcome in. Welcome in. So Dad Builds did a movie night last night. Make sure you go rewatch that. Check it out. Then Pete went live for Insomniacs. Nick in Virginia, good morning. It was an honor to meet Pete in person at the game. Yeah. I have not met Pete in person yet. I've talked to him on the phone many, many times. I don't know if I'm going to wait till the August event. You never know. I might just, he's only 3 hours away. I might just hop in my car and go down and just pound on his door at like 6 o'clock in the morning. What do you think about that, Molly? You think he'd be excited? Good morning, Kay. I hope you're feeling better. Good morning, Mike Wazowski. I got to meet Mike Wazowski when good luck with that. Mike Wazowski and his beautiful wife, Wendy. I got to meet them on my trip. Wonderful, wonderful people. Good morning, Amy. I know, Amy. Well, when I get my car back, it's open game. I'll just go down. All you got to do with Pete is show up with some donuts and lemonade. That's all you need. He'll be happy as a little girl. Good morning, John. Pop him in the morning. Tee off in 15 minutes. Where are you golfing at? What course you at today, John? So, yeah, everybody hit that like for me. I really want this show to catch on. So, where was I? Oh, Insomniacs. Oh, my goodness. So, I went to bed. I was really tired. I went to bed at like 10:45, and I had it, set to come on so I could listen to it in bed. Oh, okay. Tom's River, New Jersey. All right, nice. Morning, Tim. So, and it didn't come on, and I'm laying in bed, and all of a sudden, I got this horrible toothache, and I'm trying to sleep, and I can't sleep, and I had to get up because it's one of those that it just starts throbbing. So I get up, and I go, I get some, I don't know what your remedies are for a toothache or anything. I took some Tylenol, and I actually put some peroxide in my mouth and let it sit in there and swish around. And then Pete was live, so I only caught the last, little bit of it, but everybody was shocked that I showed up because normally I'm sleeping because I'm an early riser. I get up 5, 6 in the morning. It doesn't matter if I'm working or not. So I took some Tylenol, and I sat outside with my phone and held ice on my face, and I ended up getting involved in the Mad Libs. Yeah, I kind of got that, Nick. I came in right at the perfect time. Good morning, Molly's mom. Hello. I want to talk to Molly's mom. I want to find out how many times Molly got spanked as a kid. Like, how was she bad? But Molly's mom, I got to get you on my show, you and Molly together, because I would love to hear how many times she got beat, how many times you had to ground her. Oh, don't say never. Come on. I would love to hear stories. So, this Mad Libs last night. I guess I was spilling and drinking out of a toilet. Um, Jeff Condon was naked. They were talking about Tina's. I don't know. I'll just say it. It's Tina. They were talking about Tina's boob. I don't know. So it was pretty funny. Make sure always, if you can't stay up late, and this is what I do, please go back and watch Pete's Insomniacs. He does it Sunday and Wednesdays. Go back and rewatch it in the morning or during the day, whatever you're doing. I am telling you, it is worth it. It is hysterical. The things that him and Molly and Tina and whoever else come up with is just unbelievable. It is. It's great. I rewatch it Monday mornings and Thursday mornings, and let me tell you, it starts my day off good. It's fantastic. So make sure, get out of here. Make sure you go back and watch. This is what Belinda's like in the morning. Me, I'm goofy, and I start the day off. I wake up, I thank the Lord that I'm here, and I start my goofiness early in the morning. It is a lot of fun. It is. I'm telling you, it's great. I only wish I could stay up, to see it. But so check out Pete's. Okay, some grounding. Who didn't get spanked? I got spanked. I can remember getting spanked 2 or 3 times, and that's from my dad. We had a little wooden board that we would get spanked with, and I can only remember 2 or 3 times. Believe it or not, my sister got spanked the most. Steve got away with everything because he was sneaky. My sister wasn't good at getting away with it. And then I was the baby, so I never did anything wrong. So, which is still true today. Mom's probably watching. Good morning, Mom. But yeah, I am. I can get away with anything. So, Julie didn't get spanked. Molly was a good kid. Come on. Come on. Yeah, thanks, William. William agrees with me. I'm not sure, Molly. But so let's talk about today. I do have some Disney news. And Peter McDevitt is up because he just mentioned me in a story that I shared. So somebody text Pete McDevitt and tell him to get his butt in here, and we'll talk about Insomniacs last night. Or he can even call me on the phone. Let's talk about today. So there's some Disney news. So Disney has come out with good to go days for pass holders. The community brings it out in you. Hey, Dave, welcome in, Dave. Folks, check out Dave Stragan. He just put a short out this morning. He put videos out yesterday. If you like cars and you like car museums, please go check it out. He shows some pretty cool cars. So, now, reservation free days admission for all Walt Disney World theme parks. First off, when Mr. Iger, who I'm not a fan of, a lot of people know that I'm not a fan. trying to get it to where that sun is not. I don't know why. It shouldn't even be in there. So when he came back, he said he was going to do away with the reservation system and this and that and this and that. He hasn't done any of that. You know, he whined about the prices skyrocketing. He hasn't lowered the prices. He hasn't got rid of the reservations. You know, he commented about the Lightning, the Genie Plus. And finally, they're changing that. So the reservation-free days, which means if you have an annual pass, you don't have to make a reservation to go on these days. July 10th, 11th, 13th, 14th, 16th, 21st, 28th, and 29th. That's it. So if you're an annual pass holder, you don't have to make a reservation. Listen, I'm a pass holder. There's reservations open already. So just, you know, because you know something's going to get screwed up in their system with this. Bye, Regina. Is Regina leaving? Have a good day. Get your breaks done. Mr. Iger is not. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Listen, most of the things that JPEG got blamed for were Bob Iger's ideas. Genie Plus was Bob Iger's idea. It's just, yes, I summoned. We were discussing Insomniacs last night and how great the show is, and everybody should, you know, rewatch it. Another hot day. Yeah, it's going to be hot everywhere. It's going to be in the 90s here today. And how everybody should go back and rewatch it, especially the Mad Libs last night. We were talking about, I think there was a part in there about Tina's boobs. I was playing with a toilet or something. Jeff Condon running around naked. Stacey Rogers was singing. Go back and watch that. And then we were talking, Pete, about your streams yesterday, how good they were, and how the phones overheat. You know, when it is hot out, and it's nothing there, you can't do anything about it. So, but we're all stuck in Disney news. So, good to go days are 10th, 11th, 13th, 14th, 16th, 21st, 28th, and 29th. So, if you're a Disney Pass holder, you don't need reservations for that day. No, I guarantee Molly messaged him. Yeah, it was hilarious. And Paul Angle did something. What did Paul Angle do? I forget what Paul Angle did in the story. Okay. So what is today? Today, July 8th. Peter Pan's flight is now closed for refurbishment. So if you plan on going to Disney World, Peter Pan's flight is now closed. Started today, and it is supposed to reopen August 21st. So I don't know why we would do a refurbishment in the middle of summer when one of your most popular rides, and don't do it on like a downtime. I mean, I guess it is kind of a downtime right now. The numbers at the parks are not very good right now. You had to shut down for maintenance. Oh, that's right. You're working. It was 102 on the field. Man, I don't know how you sat there doing that. I would have been shoving ice everywhere I could get it. So yeah, Peter Pan's flight is closed from now until August 21st. So if you're going to Disney, don't expect to ride Peter Pan's flight. I think I have one more. Oh, for all you Starbucks fans, find the fun. We had our first Disney vacation in March. Oh my goodness, let me get this stupid thing off. So, for you Starbucks fans, Wendy's been hacking at me all. I know, Aaron. Refurbishment coming to both Starbucks locations at Disney Springs. So, both um, Starbucks locations at Disney Springs are going to be under refurb. Now, will they close them? I don't know. It doesn't say in the article. It doesn't say if they're closing them for refurb. It doesn't say, when they'll be refurbed and when they'll open. All it said was it's coming. So I'm not a Starbucks fan. Um, I can either make my own cup of coffee or I can stop somewhere else and not pay $10 for a cup of coffee. So there you go. If you guys ever come up with Disney news and you want to share it, by all means, please share it with me. Um, I want this to be a cool morning show where we just discuss things, have fun, talk about who's live, who's going live. There's my squirrels. Good morning. Having your breakfast. You're going to fall in. He's like halfway in the feeder. It's hysterical. I like squirrels. I love squirrels. I have a squirrel feeder that is only for squirrels. Birds cannot get the food. Okay, because the squirrels have to work a little bit to get it. I can't stand birds. They're loud, they're obnoxious, they're annoying, and I do everything I can to keep birds out of this area. Joffrey's all day. We buy it. Yeah, I like Joffrey's coffee a lot better than I like Starbucks. I actually like Dunkin's coffee better than I like Starbucks. I think when people, it's hilarious. You go into the parks, and I rope drop, so I'm there, and it is hysterical to see people run, not for a line for a ride. They run to Starbucks, and it's like, okay, that's good for me. Have you seen? Oh, they are very smart. Oh yeah, they are very smart, and it's funny, Lisa, because a lot of times, like they'll be everywhere. Like I could see one, two, I can see three right now. So I'll be out here, and they have no problem. Pete, that's as bad as Jennifer Caruso eating duck. I told Donald Duck on Jennifer Caruso, and he was very upset that she ate duck. So they know me. They know I'm not going to bother him. Good morning, Ariel. The Walnut Heist. All right, I'll check that out. They know me. They'll come here. They'll eat. They'll frolic. I love that word. They will frolic. But if anybody else is sitting out here with me, you won't see them. Rarely. They're getting used to Belinda now, but it's funny because they don't know what to expect. Oh, Peter. The Robertsons, Duck Dynasty, they say that they're good to eat. And let me tell you how much I feed my squirrels. They are very fat. Like this one, he's hanging halfway in the feeder and halfway out. I think he's going to get stuck. Yeah, I'm talking about you. All right. So let's talk about today. Today, as far as streams go, let me pull up my info here because I am not very high tech. As far as I got to get my other laptop on here. Okay, today Resort TV One's live right now from Magic Kingdom. I believe it's Jenna. So she's there live right now from Magic Kingdom. And you'll find most of these on my Instagram. Some I post, some I do not post. I try to only post the channels that I am involved with. You know, I don't feel it's fair that I share everybody's stream on my Instagram, but I'll talk about them. So, you know, some you'll find on my Instagram, some you won't. So, Resort TV One's live right now. Disney Parks with Love, Janelle, which I had the pleasure of meeting her. All right, Ellie, have a great day, dear. I hope you have a wonderful day. Janelle is live at 9 a.m. from Magic Kingdom. It was great to meet her. We talked for a little bit while the piano was playing at Casey's, and she actually asked me if I would watch her stuff. She had to use the restroom, so it was good. Pop's Disney Adventure is going live at 10:15 a.m. from California Adventure. So if you haven't watched Pops yet, I think he just passed 11,000 subs. So check out Pop's Disney Adventure. Very nice guy. Him and his wife Simply. They're very sweet. But yeah, check them out. He's live at 10:15 from California Adventure. Oh, this one. Pete McDevitt's show. He is having a premiere at 11 a.m. for the flag retreat ceremony, and it's an 8K. Okay, I don't know what 8K is. I know what 4K is. I guess 8K is even better. But yes, he is premiering the retreat ceremony, which if you've never seen it, please go and check it out. It is an experience to see it done. Tanya, that crazy Disney lady, she is going live for my favorite park at 11 a.m. at Epcot. So make sure you sub to Tanya. I got to get her on my Wednesday show. Pete, you have connections, don't you? Pete and Jen. And I know Angela Menta is a mod for. I'd love to get her on my Wednesday night hangout. So she's live from Epcot at 11 a.m. Then we got Mr. McDevitt. Mr. McDevitt is going live. Baseball at 3:35 p.m. He is doing Preston's game again. They are playing Accelerate Elite. So please, everybody go 3:35. Let's watch Preston's team. Let's cheer them on. Let's get them going. And hopefully, you know, we can get a win today. Angela's your bet for Tanya. Thank you, Molly and Pete. But yeah, check out Pete McDevitt today. I'm telling you, if you want to hear a great. Let's see if this helps. Oh, that helped. If you want to hear a great game called, always check out Pete. No matter if it's Orioles baseball, if it's football, um, even wrestling. Pete is fantastic at calling games. I've actually um, put games on the TV, and I'll listen to Pete's call of the game. It is so much better than these boring announcers, that these networks pay millions of dollars to. So check out Pete McDevitt today, 3:35, calling Preston's game from Williamsburg, and I think this is their last game. 6 o'clock is Steve's World. Steve will be live from Magic Kingdom. So yeah, Steve will be live from Magic Kingdom. I hope his herpes clears up. Jeff said he had herpes or something. I don't know. Jeff's a medical doctor, so he would know. Then at 7 p.m., we go back to Mr. McDevitt. Pete McDevitt is going to do a road stream on his way home. So check out Pete. Go in, have some fun. Keep him company on the drive. I know when I do road streams, it's awesome. It makes the time go so much faster. Yes, William, make sure you write that down. It's all posted on my Instagram. If you go into my Instagram stories. All right, Lisa, have a great day, hon. Give Keith and Joey a hug for me. It makes times go so much faster. So check out Pete. He'll be driving home from Williamsburg, 7 p.m. And I believe that's it today. Unless Pete gets home and does a baseball game tonight. So, which can always happen. So please check out my Instagram, my stories. I put all these in there. The links are there. So if you ever want to know who's live, who's going live, check my Instagram stories. Check out Kenneth. Kenneth H. He puts them all, most of them up. And I want to thank Sarah P. Let me see. Because I know there's somebody else. I want to thank Kofa Creative Studios and Sarah P., Anne Marie, and all those who share out my streams. I want to thank you for that. There we go. I hope you feel better. William, yes, I watch wrestling. I watched Money in the Bank on Saturday. I was not happy about it. Yeah, I thought it was boring. I thought the matches, the only good match was the women's Money in the Bank ladder match. That was the only good match. All the other matches were C plus, B minuses. So I wasn't thrilled with it. Maybe Pete will do Raw tonight if he's home. I don't know how long. How long of a drive is it, Pete? But yeah. So that's who's live today. You like the triple threat match? Yeah, it was all right. I think it's stupid that they had. First off, they botched the championship match. It was a complete disaster. They should not have had Drew McIntyre cash in the Money in the Bank so early. It was terrible. 3.5 hours. Only Raw will be. Why will you be sweating? You'll be in a car. pump that AC in the car on the way home. Hey, Mike Klemovich, welcome in. But yeah, so make sure you check out all the friends. If there's anything you guys would like to talk about, just throw it up in the chat. But yeah, we covered yesterday. We covered Who's Live today. We covered some Disney news. Last thing I always do, and I'm going to always do for my morning coffee, is give you a little bit of inspiration for the day. So this is a verse for the day. And this is from 2 Chronicles. But as for you, be strong and do not give up, for your work will be rewarded. That is an excellent verse. You should never give up. Pete is a prime example of that. You don't ever give up in anything you do. So I want to thank you guys for being here. I want to thank all the friends for being here. Make sure you hit that like, share the stream out. I will be back tomorrow morning at 8 to do another one of these, have some Disney merch, talk about streams, and listen, you guys come in. And you have any comments or anything, we may throw some guests in here in the mornings. Morning, Stephanie. Is Paul still grounded, Stephanie? That's what I want to know. If Paul is still grounded. Always. Okay. But thank you guys for being here. I appreciate it. Have a great day. God bless you. And remember, go out today and just do one kind act for somebody. If everybody would do one kind act, this world would be a lot better place. But thank you. Have a great day.